It's the only way to learn. You have to fail. Failure is a part of the process to becoming successful. I tell people this all the time. Michael Jordan, the greatest basketball player in the world, he took 946 game-winning shots. 946 times since he was in high school, the ball has been in his hand to take the game-winning shot with no time on the clock. He has only made 146 of those. He has missed over 700 times, but he has made 146. You know what they write about? When he make it. They write about when you make it. So guess what? When you get through failing, all you got to do is make one. All you got to do is make one.
I've been thinking about failure a lot lately, and I want to talk about it for a second.
And the Oscar goes to Leonardo DiCaprio.
A lot of times when we look at people that are very successful,
thank you to the Academy, thank you to all of you in this room.
All we do is see the wins or the highs or the success.
My ear guy, get it!
We now live in a world where it's filled with social media and everybody just strictly posts the highs of their life. We don't ever see the lows. A lot of the times we don't often think about the lows and the struggles and the failures they had to go through to get there. Walt Disney was once fired from a job because he was told he lacked imagination and had no creative ideas. Stephen King, one of my favorite authors, his first book, Carrie, was rejected by publishers 30 times until he eventually threw his script in the garbage. Michael Jordan did not make his high school varsity basketball team. And in one of her first jobs, a producer once told Oprah Winfrey that she was unfit for television.
I love this one. Fail early, fail often, fail forward. You know, it's always a little bit frustrating to me when people have a negative relationship with failure. Failure is a massive part of being able to be successful. Successful people fail a lot. They fail a whole lot more than they succeed, but they extract the lessons from the failure and they use that, the energy, and they use the wisdom to come around to the next phase of success. You gotta take a shot. You have to live at the edge of your capabilities. You gotta live where you're almost certain you're gonna fail. Failure actually helps you to recognize the areas where you need to evolve. So fail early, fail often, fail forward.
Let's face it, failing is inevitable. It happens to every single person on the face of the planet, yet we're all absolutely terrified of it. If you think about it, almost every single thing we do growing up, we fail at first. But then we try again and we succeed. All we do our whole lives is fail before we succeed. But I think the difference is now when we grow up and we become a face of society, we don't necessarily fear failure, but we fear what others might think of us if we do fail. Everybody's definition of failure is different, but failure is a key to success. It's a part of life. So to be honest, we should technically look forward to failing because it helps us learn and grow and know what to do better for the next time that we do something. And one thing I try to tell myself a lot is all these people that were so scared of judging us if we fail feel the same way about doing what they want to do. Nobody really truly cares if you fail at something. Everybody's out there living their own lives and the world is so busy and so full of consumerism nowadays that it's people don't even notice stuff. And if they see it a week from now, they forgot all about it. I bet you any money the amount of people that you know that are the most successful are also the ones that have failed the most. Because if you don't try, that is what's failing. There is no success without failure. It just doesn't work that way. If we were to just immediately succeed at every single thing we did, things wouldn't be that fun. When you watch those videos on TikTok of Dude Perfect making the craziest golf trick shot or whatever it may be, they wouldn't be freaking out and cheering if they made every single one. Think about how many times they had to fail until they succeeded. If we succeeded and just accomplished every single thing the first time we set out to try it, nothing would be exciting. It would all lose its luster and it really wouldn't motivate us. It just would be boring. Failing makes a success so much better when it eventually does happen. I don't think we should fear failure. We should fear not trying, because to me, technically, not trying is failing. I would rather do something and it not work out and then learn and grow from that than not doing anything at all or trying what I want to do and just never knowing what could have happened. Now, this is just a personal opinion, but if you're going after something that you have a passion for and a drive for, and you're pursuing something, whatever it may be, from the smallest thing to the biggest thing, if somebody is judging you or looking down on you or making fun of you for going after one of your passions, then all that does is show what kind of a character that person is, and you don't want that person in your life. So therefore, their opinions should be irrelevant to you, your success, and how you feel. If you have good people in your life, they should love you, care about you, and support you no matter what, and be there for you throughout your failures, not judging you. All these people that you're fearful of, do you really care about their opinion? When you kind of do some reflecting, these people that you're so worried about, how they think of you, who cares? Who freaking cares? Like, you don't want those people in your life. They're not feeding you the energy that you need to pursue your passions. And instead of fearing failure, feeling the fear and then doing it anyway, doing it scared, seeking discomfort, because the more we do that, the more we're going to grow, and the less likely we are to let those feelings overtake us and hold us back from what we want to do in our lives. So I kind of just sat here for about 20 minutes and just ranted. I don't even know how I'm going to cut this all together, but if you're still watching, thank you. Failure's been something that's been on my mind lately, because I'm not going to go into it, but a year ago when I moved to Myrtle Beach, I came here to start a new job that didn't work out the way I wanted it to, and I'm no longer with that job. Now, I could look at that as a failure, or I could look at that as how many things I've learned in the past year and what I'm going to take from that moving forward with what I'm going to do next. Go out there and do it scared. Peace out.